Hello and welcome back to another interview at the AIBC Day 2. We are now here with crypto Megan Nilsson. We're going to be talking about what she's doing and building in the Web3 space. So please welcome Megan on the show.
Hi, thank you for having me. I always love coming to AIBC Sigma. I mean, this is one of the shows of the year for me. So I absolutely love the convergence of, the iGaming world and the crypto world. And so what we're doing at this show is we're pushing the boundaries there. So I'm a Web3 strategic advisor for brands, companies, and celebrities. And I really want to bridge the gap between Web2 and Web3. So what we're doing today is we're actually here with the owner of POG. I don't know if you guys remember POG from the 90s. It's like a 90s iconic brand, where you trade the POGs and you flip them. And it's a really cool game that gets a lot of communities involved. So they've got 200 million people worldwide, collectors, who are now coming into the digital space. And so our idea is to push the boundaries by allowing this POG IP to come into the casino world to flow the crypto traffic into the casino world, because that's what all of the casinos are kind of interested in is how do we tap into those other worlds? How do we bring people from outside the iGaming space into the iGaming space? And so with interesting IP like this, that's sticky and fun and interesting, we're creating these whole new paradigm shifts. So
very nice. I think it's a great thing that it's a great initiative migrating the Web2 world to the Web3, which many people find scary and tend to, err on the side of caution. How do you make that process easy? I know you're a strategic advisor, so it must involve a lot of talking and convincing. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a lot of education, like you say, convincing people or helping them understand why this is necessary, why it's cool. UX, UI, like a very seamless user experience, simple. We don't need to complicate things and add all these crazy terms. We just need to add cool things, make it sticky, fun, easy, and show people that this is actually uplifting our society instead of making it harder and scary. And it's actually really fun. And then they can have real ownership over their assets, which is revolutionary, evidently. So.
And the name Crypto Megan, when did you start this and launch your brand?
So my brand has been about 3 or 4 years now, but I've been crypto for many years. And I started out giving lectures at our private members club in Marbella, Spain, where we live, on investing, because I was able to do a 65x on my own portfolio.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah. And so I started teaching, but I noticed it was all men in the audience. So I thought, you know what? I got to take this show on the road. I got to teach women around the world. And I want to bring these big brands in a meaningful way and do it properly. And so AIBC is one of my favorite shows to introduce those brands to everybody else who's working in the community, and it's really quality all the way.
Really good. How did you get started? Did someone introduce Bitcoin and the idea of cryptocurrencies being decentralized to you first? How did you get introduced?
Actually, I've had many different touches throughout the years, but I did a master in Spain in 2009, founded by Google. I was their first class there in Spain to digitize companies, and they flew out some blockchain developers for our class reunion several years later. And so the seed was planted, and it was just like nothing I've ever imagined. It just sparked my brain in a way that I thought, I'm never leaving this space ever. So I want to spread that enthusiasm and that excitement to everybody else and show them that they can do this too, and they can create incredible things in this space.
We are now looking at the markets. I think Bitcoin's hit around 54K. Are we in a bull run?
Oh, absolutely. We've been in a bull run for about over a year. Most people don't realize, but January 2023 is when we kind of turned the corner from the bear market into the bull market, and that's where the magic really happens. So now we've been blessed by BlackRock, right? And that's like the outside authority to the outside world that this thing is actually happening, and they just had $2 billion in inflows today for the ETFs. So the outside world is now realizing this is here to stay, and everybody's just kind of letting it sink in, and nothing's ever going to be the same, and that's for the better, obviously. So.
And for the Web2 audience who are just realizing this now, that, Bitcoin is actually here to stay, even though, contrary to all instincts, are they late to get into the game, or what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely not. But what I would say is always we're going to zoom out, because if you're just looking so myopic and just zoomed in, you'll never get the bigger picture. I mean, we're 450 million users now, and we'll be at 4 billion by the end of the decade. So, where we're headed, we're just scratching the surface. And so it's absolutely not too late.
Yeah. Awesome. So for people watching this and want to get in touch with you, what's the best way they can reach out to you or get in touch?
Yeah, so I'm Crypto Megan on all social media, Instagram, YouTube. I'm doing daily YouTubes up to the Bitcoin halving countdown almost daily. And so also LinkedIn is a great way to reach out. And I'm just happy to get everybody involved, as many people as I possibly can. So
thank you so much, Crypto Megan.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. This is Crypto Megan. All her links will be in the description below. So keep following us, keep watching this space, because it's here to stay and grow. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.